Alright, well howdy do folks, it's SWEGTA with my raspy fucking voice making this quick video of me just playing the beta version of The Collector. It's gonna be a good time, so hopefully you'll enjoy this as much as you can.
Huh! Look where you're going! Very funny.
Now this is from one of the beta builds of Bully that I managed to get my hands on back in 2016. I don't know how the seller of the RVTH console that the builds were stored on feels about me naming him, so I'm just gonna call him Mr. K. So thank you Mr. K if you're watching for selling me this very nice RVTH unit. Although, I did brick it eventually.
That's what my shrink said. Then I headbutted him like this. Ah!
Whoa, okay man, alright buddy.
You think I'm a moron, don't you? You think I'm a joke, huh?
No man, relax.
You want me to—
As far as the cutscene goes, there really isn't much to it. It's pretty much identical to the official version, but the fade out at the end is a bit quicker. And Clint, as you can tell, is deranged as always.
Fight.
Alright, I'll get you a bike. Wait here.
A bike.
Yeah, as you can tell, the fade out at the end is a bit quicker on this version. And as you can see, Lola being there for some reason.
Only a dope head.
So now we're gonna steal a bike, and that is also the second and third objective that we have on our list. Although the AI can be a bit tedious, as you can see.
That sucked!
Townies for some reason have a tendency to steal your bikes, just like greasers or preps.
I wish I—
Gurney getting on the bike. Bye, Gurney. So now we gotta steal a second bike, and as you might have noticed there, a townie just kinda went through the wall. I don't know why he did that, but I'm guessing it has to do with collision and AI. Courtesy of Rockstar Games, of course.
Get hurt here!
Good old tow truck passing by casually. So right now I'm just looking for spawn points for bikes. I know a few around the map, and usually one spawns around this area. And I was right. There we go. Now, as you might have noticed, getting on the bike can be kind of a pain in the ass, especially if you have other people nearby who also want to get that very same bike, which will become a problem later in this playthrough. Thankfully, due to the magic of video editing, we won't have to deal too much with that. Alright, so Otto getting on the bike, and bye Otto. So now we have to steal the third and final bike, and that will be the end of it. Or so I thought. I guess you'll see it when it happens, and it is pretty fucking funny. Like I said, getting on the bike can be kind of a hassle, but time and patience is the key. I don't know why that happens, but it does. Slight frame rate drop right there. Not really sure why. Not really sure why the bike levitated either, but hey. So at this point, Edgar attempted to get on the bike, but a townie just kinda stole the show and drove off. So now we enter this endless loop where the game has soft locked and there's no way to get out of it. I decided to wait and see if I could actually wait it out, which really doesn't happen. The game just kinda enters this loop where it's waiting for Edgar to get on a bike, and he never does, so that's the end of it. This is the game from now on. Now thankfully, due to the fact that I'm playing on an emulator, I can actually access a free cam feature, so we can have a look around the map, see how it looks being half rendered. In case you're a bit confused on what's going on with the rendering, it has to do with the fact that the camera usually only shows the things that are around the player, and when you show things that are not near the player, they tend to look a bit unpolished. Now here's an airplane, in case you've never seen one up close. They look like, I don't know, I can't really describe it, but it's interesting. So this is what happens when you zoom out far away from the player. The map just kind of stops being rendered for some reason. That is, until you get back close, in which case this happens. Yeah. You just gotta love the renderware engine. It kinda has a Sims 1 feel to it when you just zoom out like that. Poor Edgar. So confused, so lost. What will happen next? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna reload the game and we'll do it all over again. But thankfully, again, due to the magic of video editing, you won't have to sit through the whole fucking thing again. You're welcome. Alright, so I want to showcase this part because I want to point out how long it takes the game to load the skateboard noises. Bear in mind that I spawned in the boy storm and made my way all the way to blue skies before the skateboard sound effects even had fully loaded. That's how bad this beta build really is. So launching the mission yet again. Whoopee. Now at this point I will be doing some quick cheating because I really don't feel like relocating another bike yet again. Now this is something that you can sometimes do depending on how the AI acts. If they decide to drive into the trailer park, then you can actually shoot them off the bike with your handy dandy slingshot and reclaim the bike and give it to Edgar and he will act as if you've given him another bike. Gotta love the AI. So at this point, Edgar gets on the bike, no problems, no issues at all, and we pass. Thank you, Bully, for making things so easy.
Alright!
Now at this point, I'm just kind of looking around for Edgar to see if he's still around, because usually he will stick around, maybe free roam a bit, depending on what you do. If you fail the mission, he will just casually walk around. And as you can tell, Edgar, while on the bike, is afraid of Jimmy for some reason, so I decide to pick a fight with him to see who's the strongest. Now keep in mind that I have not even fought Edgar during Showdown at the plant, so this is basically me beating up Edgar before even getting to that part. And well, that's the end of it. Thank you, Edgar, for making things easy for me, and thank you, audience, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. You folks have a nice day. Peace.